Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mark. I wanted to talk about stress and anxiety. During this corona craziness, we're all experiencing some level of stress and anxiety, and I want to talk about one of my favorite ways of dealing with stress and anxiety, and that is something called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. EFT was something that was taught to me by a close family friend and psychologist, Yolanta Schultz. It's a technique that was invented by Gary Craig in the 90s. He's an acupuncturist who developed this technique of tapping through different acupressure points in order to release negative emotions in the body. So the idea is that certain acupuncture meridians store negative emotions and they create blockages in the meridian system. So by tapping through these acupuncture points, we can actually kind of reverse those blockages and help bring about more positive emotion. So the technique is pretty simple. I'm going to walk you through it. It involves kind of a sandwich where there's an initial part that you tap through the acupuncture points, a middle part that's actually similar to something called EMDR, eye movement desensitization therapy, where you're actually doing different eye movements to stimulate the basal ganglion, or the part of the brain that's associated with negative emotion, and kind of reintegrate it with the prefrontal cortex, which is more of the executive function part of the brain. And then there's the third part, which is exactly the same as the first part. So there's 3 sections and then a middle part. And you start off by saying an affirmation. And in the affirmation, you identify a negative emotion you're experiencing. So let's say you can sit down, kind of feel into your body and say, what is it you're experiencing? Is it fear? Is it anxiety? Is it panic? It's just kind of general worry? Whatever words you can kind of put to it. And you could rate that on a scale of 1 to 10. It's okay, let's say it's fear, for example. You're experiencing some fear right now. On a scale of 1 to 10, where is it? And let's say 10 being like unbearable fear that you're shaking. And 1 being kind of no really fear at all. Where are you on that scale? Let's say you identify a number and you say, oh, right now maybe I'm like a 6. So that's your base point. And so the affirmation that you actually say as you're tapping through this point called kidney 27. Kidney 27 is located just below the collarbone and in between the first rib, just to the side of the sternum. So if you press it, it kind of feels really tender on most people. So you press this point and you kind of move it in a circular motion, and you say this affirmation. So the affirmation is, even though I'm experiencing blank. And so in the blank, you put in whatever negative emotion you're working through. Let's say fear in this example. You say, even though I'm experiencing fear, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. So that's the full affirmation. So we say, even though I'm experiencing fear, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Now you say it 3 times as you're massaging this point. Even though I'm experiencing fear, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though I'm experiencing fear, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though I'm experiencing fear, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. So that's the first part. That kicks off the whole sequence. Now, the first part of the sandwich, the first section, you say, love and accept myself as you tap through the point. So the first point is right here at the corner of the eye, and you tap that point like this, and you say, love and accept myself. Then the second point is right here at the side of the eye. You tap that and say, love and accept myself. The third point, right underneath the eye, love and accept myself. And as you're tapping through these points, you'll notice that you're probably on the point. If it feels a little tender or a little painful, that means that you've got it. So love and accept myself. This point under here, underneath the nose, love and accept myself. This point on the chin right here, love and accept myself. You go back to the collarbone point, kidney 27, love and accept myself. This point here, CV17, right at the center of the chest, you tap that, love and accept myself. This point right underneath the armpit here, it's going to be super tender, love and accept myself on this side, love and accept myself this side. Then some points on the hand you go through, right at the tip of the thumb, love and accept myself. The first finger, love and accept myself. The fourth finger, love and accept myself. Fifth finger, love and accept myself. And then right here at the center of, we call the karate chop point, right there, love and accept myself. So that's the first section. Don't worry, I'll review it again when we get to the third part, which is exactly the same. So the middle part is the part where it's more like the EMDR, where there's eye movement desensitization. And you do that as you're tapping through this point here, that is the meeting point of these two tendons, the fourth and the fifth finger. There's like a little bit of a divot there as you press, and it's pretty tender when you press there. So as you're tapping there, you can look straight ahead. You close your eyes. You open your eyes. You look down to the right. Look down to the left. You move your eyes in a clockwise motion. You move your eyes in a counterclockwise motion. You hum "Happy Birthday." You count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you hum "Happy Birthday" again. That is the middle section. Then you repeat the part you did in the beginning over again. So, love and accept myself as you're tapping through these points again. So the point right here at the tip of the eyebrow, love and accept myself. Again, on the side of the eyebrow, love and accept myself. Underneath the eye, love and accept myself. You could tap about, around 5 to 10 times. Usually that's on average 5. There's no real limit on how long you can tap, but people usually tap around 5 times. Underneath the nose, love and accept myself. Underneath the chin, love and accept myself. Collarbone point, again, love and accept myself. Center of the chest, love and accept myself. Underneath the armpit, love and accept myself. Underneath the armpit again, love and accept myself. The tip of your thumbnail, love and accept myself. Your first finger here, the tip there. You skip the middle finger, there's no main meridians there. Again, on the fourth finger, the fifth finger, love and accept myself, and then the middle finger, love and accept myself. So you've gone through one whole sequence of EFT. Congratulations. It was a lot, but you can rewatch this video and kind of learn it again. And then you reassess and see how that initial emotion was. So let's say you said a 6 initially, you're experiencing fear. How do you feel now? You could say, oh, that actually I feel maybe like a 4 or 5. So it went down a little bit. You're able to show yourself that you can lower your emotion. You can do another round. You could do multiple rounds until you get to 1 or 0 and to wherever you feel comfortable. And this is just a great way to kind of work through those emotions. You could add, again, any emotion in that initial affirmation. Even though I'm blank, I deeply love and accept myself. And then sometimes if you don't want to go through the whole thing, it's really complicated. Just doing that first sequence of tapping through those points. Again, the eyebrow, side of the eye, underneath the eye, underneath the nose, chin. Again, the kidney point, center of the chest, under the armpit, under the armpit. Sometimes just doing that can feel good instead of going through the whole full sequence. So anyways, I hope you enjoy that. Hope that brings you some relief to your stress and anxiety. Just another technique, another tool in your toolbox.